what's up, the Broadway?
Shit, man. Just trying to work on this shit, man, but I don't know why this shit ain't letting me load this shit up.
Oh, yeah, don't even worry about it. Well, I'll just talk about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we're going to do is just basically free-for-all wrestling talk. We can talk about things that we remember back in the past. Your era, my era.
Hey, I got a lot of stuff to talk about, man, because I'll probably be talking about Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer, because I actually knew him. Owen Hart, who fell from the ceiling and died. Chris Benoit, and how he killed his family and then committed suicide. Big Boss Man, how he was a correctional officer at Cobb County, Georgia. Miss Elizabeth, who everybody loved, and she died of a drug overdose. The Von Erich Curse. Bruiser Brody, who was murdered by another wrestler. So I got all kinds of stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
With that Owen Hart, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, that was devastating. Yeah.
But you know what? I wonder if that case with Chris Benoit, I wonder if that's also some type of ghost experience going on in that house where he was. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
And they said he was a real family man, but then they're trying to blame it on steroids and say it was road rage. So, I don't know.
That's a cover-up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you a little story from what I'm hearing back in the past. I heard that Kevin Sullivan had something to do with it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, you know, that was Nancy's ex-husband.
Oh, yeah, that's
the
right.
Lady,
yeah.
That was her ex-husband.
Huh.
And a lot of people don't realize that Chris Benoit and Kevin Sullivan didn't get along at all in real life. They didn't like each other.
Wow. Yeah, that was.
And I heard that he went in there and murdered all of them.
Oh my God! You know, and there was so much tragedy with so many wrestlers. I mean, the list is huge. You know, so. And there's a lot of suicides.
Oh yeah, a lot of suicides.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember, and I want to talk about it, is, you know, and you made up a perfect point, and I think we need to talk about it with the Owen Hart situation. You know, I mean, Owen Hart, even though I didn't like his brother, but Owen seemed to be cool. A lot of people liked Owen better than Brett.
Yeah. And what was that superhero persona he was portraying? Because when he was coming down from the ceiling, he was some kind of character.
He was the Blue Blazer.
Ah, that's right, the Blue Blazer. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine the Demon Warrior versus Blue Blazer?
I don't think the Demon Warrior will last too long. He better just stick it out with the demons. Yeah. Hey, when Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer carried me around Bobby McGee's, I mean, that's a huge man. And I was begging. I said, Mad Dog, please put me down. You know, please. Yeah, that was crazy. That guy is wide. Yeah. And that's another one. He died of a cocaine-induced heart attack.
You believe that?
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, Executioner? Who knows?
he was murdered.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
No, seriously, he was murdered. Seriously, he had owed some money to some bikers. From what I heard.
Okay.
With drugs. And when you owe money to the bikers and you try to skip out on their money, you got a price to pay.
Execution, do you know why he moved to Sacramento?
I've been in Sacramento my whole life.
No. Why did Mad Dog
why did he move out here?
Yeah.
Well, they were in Portland, him and his brother.
Oh, okay.
They were in Portland, Oregon. They did a territory for Don Owens.
Okay.
And, the Don Owens was the biggest promoter in Oregon at that time. And from what I heard that Buzz was out here and he loved Sacramento, I think there's a little bit more to it, but we would never know the real story. But from what I heard that, he liked Sacramento, he loved the area. Somebody wanted him to train him, and he didn't have no school, no building, so he had gotten some money from WCW at the time when he was with WCW, and he was waiting for some money to come, and got some money, got the building. His school was off of Auburn Boulevard, and kind of like close to, I think it was close to Foothill Skating Rink somewhere in there.
Did you ever meet Mad Dog?
I was a little bit too younger at that time when he did it, but no, I didn't get to meet him in real life. No, I didn't. I was too at that time I was a little bit younger when he was doing the school. I was probably like maybe 12, 13, somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
I remember seeing his commercials come on a lot.
Oh, okay.
On WCW, he would, have his commercial come on, and I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
A lot of guys though I knew was trained by him. He was a good trainer.
And I heard Undertaker even went to training with Mad Dog.
Yeah. I'll be back down there somewhere, mid-south or somewhere.
Yeah.
Because he used to go all over. He went all over.
Yeah.
But him and his brother, they were good wrestlers, man.
Yeah. Brett Sawyer. Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised when I met Mad Dog, but yeah, he took a liking to me, and we became friends. But he'd always do some kind of joke with me. It was like, man, like carrying me around Bobby McGee's and everything else. And
he must have really liked you, because I heard if he liked you, he liked you. If he didn't,
oh yeah,
he wouldn't give you no time of the day at all.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of good stories and bad stories about him. So everybody has good and bad stories. So.
Yeah, I heard also too in his training courses that he would take your money, beat the hell out of you, and then skip town. So I mean that was one of the stories.
Yeah. I was Paul and you are Paul and Phil's about to come on. I get you guys mixed up. Paul, Phil, Paul. All right. From now on Wrestle News Buzz, you're the Demon Warrior. So.
All right. Cool.
If you want to put your mask on in the beginning, you can.
And I got the mask back there. Yeah.
Oh, he's right behind you.
Yeah, right behind me.
Oh, we don't want him to come out yet.
I got this right here. Can you read?
The Demon Warrior.
Yeah.
How did you get that character?
Because a lot of my cases were demonic, and that's when I was doing the house blessings and everything else. So that was just like a nickname that was given to me. So all the paranormal investigators, they go, "Oh, that's the Demon Warrior," You know, so that's how it started.
There's this one paranormal guy that's on YouTube. I think he's like one of the top number one paranormal on YouTube. I don't know his name right offhand, but I was checking his shows out a few times, and some of them look pretty interesting. But then again, I kind of looked at some of his shit. You gotta see, people don't really see what we see, what we know what to look for. You know, you can see the string that he had in certain parts. He had a little clear string, and you see him moving his finger when he's talking. He's moving his finger, and something fell off. It's like, oh, what the fuck was that? I'm like, dude, you had a string in your hand. What the fuck?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but anything to make a dollar, you know, you got to do what you got to do, make it look good.
Exactly.
And I'm not knocking him for it. It looked real. To a lot of people, it was real. But to me, I knew the lines, because I'm like, no, come on, no, you can't fool me. Especially we done some stuff, so we knew a little bit about it, but not fully like you do. But you know what, Paul? You should make a movie, bro. Seriously, you should do a movie, and I think it would work. I think it would sell, bro. I think if you did a movie with anybody, for an example, Amy again, you know, with that, I think that would be a pretty good story. Some of your paranormal activity stuff that you've done probably in the past 20 years, you could probably, do a lot of splice, and do one movie where you're going on a venture of a paranormal adventure, and on your way there, the spirits are following you. You know, they're like following you because they don't like the demon boy here.
Hey, one thing is, the way I look at it, the books are out there. So, like, after I kick the bucket, some producer sees, hey, all these stories in the books. That's just like Ed and Lorraine Warren. They wrote a lot of books, and then from those books, you got the movies, the Conjuring universe. So, I mean, all that information is out there. So maybe someday someone will find it and put it all together, and bam, you never know. Never know. Yep.
Yeah. And you've been through a lot of stories and a lot of people's homes, businesses. And, man, what was like the best top three that you had? The best three out of all these years that you've done.
Well, that one incident over Citrus Heights where the walls were like basically almost exploding. I mean, it was just happening. It was freaking out everybody. They were running out the door. On the walkie-talkies, there was 3 walkie-talkies, and one turns on. It was a man's voice, and it says, "Get out of here!" And everybody's running out the door. I mean, we were conducting that seance, and just all kinds of shit was happening. So that was one. Skinwalker Ranch was another one. That was a good one. Area 51, that was a pretty good one too. I mean, I've had a lot of good paranormal investigations. Then other ones were just boring. Nothing really was happening. But some of my demonic cases, one demonic case that I had to get out of there because it was just so gross. It was this guy, and he was throwing his shit against the wall.
The fuck?
Yeah. He definitely has some mental issues. As soon as I saw that, I was out the door.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Probably would.
And then I had another demonic cases where the person was a hoarder and had shit all over the house. That was another one. I think it was like a 15-minute investigation, and I was out the door. So I seen some crazy shit. Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay, I am too.
Okay. Hey, Broadway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of a picture of my uncle, and I'm gonna see if I can show it on a camera. So I'm gonna. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing for a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be back with you.
All right.
Okay.